Hi and welcome back to another episode of Go and Talk System. In this episode, we're going to be talking about an amazing fashion brand that is Zara. So Zara is one brand that is ahead of all other competitors that it has, and it is and the owner Amancio Ortega is one of the richest people in the world. So this company was started in 1975 in Spain, and one of the key things that they wanted to do was they wanted to be a company that stood for fashion statement across the globe. So that is why that is the motto they had, and that is the vision they had, and right now they are a global fashion powerhouse. So they have made it happen, and Amancio Ortega has put a lot of ideas and strategies into Zara in making the brand the best brand in the world right now. So he initially wanted to name the company Zobra, and it was also a company that was available at that time in 1975. So he was not able to name it that way. So he ended up with the name Zara, and Zara I think is one of the easiest names to remember because it's four lettered and it is like one syllable. Zara. It's two syllable bisyllabic. So I think it is very easier for the brand to be in the top management or the top level fashion brands that are around today. So what Zara did in this industry that led to its huge success was a lot of fashion retail companies and a lot of fashion statement companies were available at that day, and France was one of the countries that was producing fashion icons at that time. But how come a company in Spain fast forwarded this to become one of the leading companies in the world? So what they did initially was they reduced the lead times by producing as many new collection of products rapidly. So that is what they did, and they created a lot of new trends to try and test out what consumer liked, and they use this concept called scarcity, where if this product is launched, it will only be available till a specific period of time. So this concept of creating urgency with the customer made this product look more attractive than a product that is going to be available throughout the year, and that is what they entirely did. So they focused on this thing called instant fashion, where they did not focus more on what new trend is to come, or what the future or something is going to be. They didn't try to predict the future. They wanted to capitalize more on what is in the now and how we can create products or clothing lines that can align with the people who fall in this category of millennial and Gen Z. So Zara has extremely a premium set of products which appeals to a lot of luxury brand buying audience, and that has worked out really well. So the only thing that they focused on was supply chain management, because sourcing, manufacturing, distributing, and retailing is one of the things that has to be handled very crucially in supply chain management, and they did it very good because they reduced the lead time. So most companies at that time were working with 6 months to release a new line of products, but on the other hand, Zara used to release new products every 2 weeks. So they'll do a limited edition of products with the help of a lot of designers, and they'll try and test it out if this product was good or not, and they'll stop the product and they'll go for a new one. So this instant fashion kind of created an emotional bond between the customers, and they wanted to see what is going to come next. So they were expectant of this company which was producing 2 weeks a design, and in certain companies it was 6 months. So this product will come, it will have its growth, it will have its saturation, and it will drop down, but this product will sell like hotcakes. So that is what they were doing, and Ortega used to think that clothes were perishable. So he did not see products or clothing that Zara made as something that would stay on the cupboard for a long time. He wanted people to try out new stuff, and this is directly aligned with the thing where a brand recollection and customer lifetime value is higher when you shop with Zara. So he used to think that people who buy a lot of clothes to be in alignment with a lot of trends that happen across them with their friend circle and in the country or in the globe, and they are about to try it the first. So that is how this instant fashion will appeal to them. So Zara also has a lot of other brands like Zara Home, Pull and Bear, which is a casual clothing brand, and Oysho is a lingerie brand, and Stradivarius is a brand that is appealing to women, the women community. And this is how Zara has been created, positioned, and its marketing. And I think Amancio Ortega has all the deserving capabilities to be one of the richest persons in the world, and I think his company is doing really good. And this is what I think of Zara, and I hope you learned something out of this. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Until then, this is Goan signing off. Take care.